Hello. Why did he say hello? They probably think you're weird. What if I don't get into any universities and never make money? What's the next task? I can't be a failure. Recently, I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder. Wow, another YouTube storytime artist has anxiety? Seize, mortal! Let me tell my story. Okay, so this is how it happened. Why do I feel like I never have enough time? Be productive. Huh? Lock in, lock in, lock in, grind, grind, grind. Lock in, lock in. I gotta lock in! And suddenly, I was obsessed. But somehow, I had even less time. So to distract myself, more work. To cope, more work. This caused a ton of stress. Then one time, I went in for a psychoeducational assessment. Just to check my school habits, how I learn, my strengths and weaknesses, and all that fun stuff. And after seeing the psychologist for a bit, I got the official diagnosis of anxiety. It explained my constant worry and feeling on edge. This magical piece of paper granting accommodations or meds. I held it up to the blinding light, winked one eye, and said, "Nah, I don't really have anxiety." Bro, what? Some people have panic attacks. Me? I looked fine on the outside, just a little fidgety. But then I'd get home and... I can't. Calculus. Anxiety makes me easily overwhelmed, even for small things. Like choosing underwear. What? I said seize! I have preferences, okay? There's the comfy pair, the sporty pair, the lucky pair, and the cursed trypophobia underwear. I dread, despise it. My eyes, fingernails, chin feel disgusted at the scornful, horrendous fabric. When I put it on, my skin crawls and the universe whispers, "You have made a grave mistake." So why do you wear it? Well, sometimes washing clothes is a waste of time. I'm a busy guy. Going out was also a nightmare. What should I order? Should I try something new? What's the optimal choice for maximum enjoyment? Over-analyzing to oblivion. It felt like any decision I made was the wrong one. Flopping on the couch out of overwhelm and going into a tizzy became a daily routine. Mom, help, it's urgent! Hey, what's the matter? Should I shower today or tomorrow? School was no better. I was constantly worrying about grades. I had to be productive because otherwise, I would be wasting my precious time, my most valuable resource on something that won't even help me in the future. Screw emotions, I gotta build an empire. But what happens when I build an empire and I'm completely crushed by my own pressure? Even sending emails or any online messages would be a massive struggle. I'd analyze over the simplest details, and I would have to get external validation because I didn't trust myself. Bro, help me! Should I send this message? I'm so nervous and I don't want to jeopardize the friendship. Bruh. True story. I couldn't relax when the littlest things were not in my control. If homework took 10 minutes longer than expected, my whole day was ruined. The world's ending. Apocalypse level meltdown. When I was sitting in class, it felt like everyone behind me was watching my every move. Like how I sat. Was my posture too straight? Was I fidgeting too much? So I'd shrink down, trying to take up less space. Trying to disappear into the shadows. I started talking less, stopped trying to make new friends. It just felt safer that way. I wasn't always like this. I used to be super outgoing, living life to the fullest. I forced people to watch my cringy YouTube videos. I'd sing and dance during presentations, get dramatic just for fun, and go on rants about healthy eating or whatnot. Then society hit. High school hit. Family problems hit. People made fun of my makeup because my eyeliner wasn't natural. They made fun of my androgynous fashion, then my boyish haircut, my participation in class, and the cringy stuff I posted online. Which, okay, I did have some TikTok drafts that I'm not proud of, but even my Instagram? Bro, I was just having fun. And one night, a friend told me she overheard one of my closest friends laughing with someone else, zooming in on my face, on my acne, making fun of it behind my back. Suddenly, it was all about fitting in, so I stopped wearing eyeliner. I tried to dress like the girls around me. I participated less. When chances came to sing or present, I didn't take them. I stopped advocating for things I cared about. I didn't want to be a burden. I didn't want to be the weird one for eating healthy. And I guess there's some truth to that. Not fitting in sucks. But also, do I even want to fit in? I don't know. Maybe I want to be that outgoing person again. Maybe I need to learn to be okay in the shadows first. Either way, I already stood out like a sore thumb. Do sore thumbs even stand out? Isn't it just sore? And it wasn't just my mind. My body was stressed too. Random chest pains, stomach cramps, and restless all the time. Literally, like no sleep. And you know that fight or flight response that kicks in when you're in danger? Sometimes my body would just do that for fun. Panic attacks. I'd just be chilling, then boom! My heart's breakdancing, my lungs forget how to lung, and my brain is like... Sometimes my family helped, gave me that warm magic bag, tried to calm me down so I could breathe again. I'm really glad I opened up to my family and the people around me about what I was going through. Before that, I tried stuffing down my emotions, but that was not fun. I felt worse. Just keep in mind, this is my experience. Anxiety looks different in everyone. So, because I opened up, I got the help I needed.
Hey, it's totally up to you, but if you really can't help it, you should try medication.
Wait, but am I even that anxious? They're antidepressants, but I wasn't depressed. I had too much energy. That was the problem. Not struggling to get out of bed. If anything, I had to be productive 24/7. Also, my mom said the pills just made her feel tired and numb. I like my personality. Kinda. What if it disappears too? But the main reason I hesitated? My grades. Overthinking and analyzing everything was my secret weapon in school. What if I took the meds and suddenly failed everything? That's the anxiety making me anxious about not being anxious. Right. Things got worse. My anxiety started stressing other people out because I could not stop spiraling. I tried other techniques, but I felt like I just didn't have enough time. My mind would still default to constant worrying. Eventually, it got so bad, I had to do something. So, the doctor prescribes me fluoxetine. Stars, rainbows, yay!
It'll help you feel less anxious,
He said.
Side effects include dizziness, nausea, diarrhea, and anxiety.
What? The cure for anxiety is anxiety? I stared at the bottle for months, like it was some ancient artifact that could summon a demon or fix my life, or both. And finally, I took it. Apparently, it takes weeks to actually kick in, but I felt a bit better the first day. But a few days later, I was shaking, constantly moving, and the side effect of more anxiety hit. Even my teacher was like, Jay, stop moving, chill. But after a few weeks, I started feeling better. It turned the volume of overwhelm down. It was only a 10 milligram dose, but my mom noticed I wasn't flopping on the couch crying every day. A win is a win. Did my grades suffer? Yesn't. Okay, not really. I overthought less, but still did well. Actually, better. Okay, except for that one test where I didn't overthink overthink a question and then got it wrong. But anxiety eats up test time too, so at least I could actually focus. In the end, I went from 99 to 103%. Yeah, that's how I roll. I've been on it for a few months now. Is everything perfect? Nope. I still have some trouble sleeping. I still get anxious, especially about tests. But it's now manageable. And honestly, I needed that. But just because it worked for me doesn't mean it'll work for everyone. Bodies react differently to medication, and anxiety isn't a one-size-fits-all thing. So I'm getting advice for what worked for me, as well as professionals like my counselor, teachers, and others who deal with anxiety. I'm making a video on how to deal with anxiety, which is useful whether you have diagnosed anxiety or just get stuck in overthinking mode sometimes. Also, shout out to SB Plankton for making this fan art. It's so cool. Okay, see ya.